Welcome once again to Channel 18, and today we have with us Deborah Donovan. She's the director at the high school of the theater and other things. She says that her description goes like this. And with us also is Rose Richards, and she's the producer.
The music
director. So we have, and they're here because of a play that's coming up next week, and that's South Pacific. Who wants to start and tell us a little bit about how we got into this South Pacific business?
Okay, well, we do a musical every year, and Rose and I go through packets and packets of information, and we decided that we needed to do a classic. We hadn't done a classic show in a while, so South Pacific offered a large variety of characters and a large variety of roles for students, and so this is the show we chose this year.
Wonderful.
And we also enjoy choosing literature that has a good meaty story to it, and South Pacific certainly has a good meaty story along with some really beautiful music that everybody knows.
That's right. And who are some of the leads in this play, a musical rather?
Well, we have Brianna Notaro is playing Nellie, and Josh Ford, who people probably recognize from last year in Rent, he is Emil. And we have some new people this year that really haven't been on stage, so beautiful voices and great acting, so it's really pretty exciting.
It sounds it. Yeah.
One of the stars of the football team is playing Billis.
Oh, I forgot. Who's
Josh Rosen. He's the, Billis is kind of the comic relief character in the show. And then there's a couple of other new people who haven't been on the stage. The student who's cast is Bloody Mary.
Oh, yes.
People would probably recognize her last year from Rent, too. She had two teeny little but very noticeable roles in Rent, and she's playing Bloody Mary Miranda Treble. And then Cody Fontaine is a senior, and he was cast as Lieutenant Joe Cable.
Now, he's the guy that, what's her name, one would wash out of her hair. Is that the one?
No, that's Emil.
Emil, okay.
Right, that's Josh Ford and Brianna play those two roles. Yeah.
But lots of very well-known music when we chose the show, and the kids were saying, well, what's that about?
Really?
And we were telling them, and then we said, go home and tell your parents that's what we're doing, and they're going to break into one of 4 songs. And sure enough, the next day they came back and they're like, you're right, my mom started singing Bally High, and my grandmother started singing Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair. It was great.
Oh, wow.
It was great.
So you've got some good publicity going then.
We do.
We do.
Yeah,
We do. A lot of word of mouth spreading for the show.
We have our student-designed logo here.
Yes.
Kat Van Buren did the logo for the poster.
And when is the show now? While you have that up, you can.
April 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So we open Wednesday.
At what time?
At 7 p.m. And we have an evening show each night. But we also have an additional show on Saturday. We do a matinee at 3, and it's a special $5 ticket price for senior citizens.
Oh, okay.
At that show.
So the evening shows are $5 for adults and $5 for students.
$10 for adults.
$10.
On the regular ones,
sorry.
yeah. $10
Did I say
for
5?
adults.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. And,
excellent.
So we've got the cast.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the songs? You know, people like me have short memories these days.
Right. Well, the 4 big ones, the ones that we were telling the kids, it would be Bally High, Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair,
Okay.
Some Enchanted Evening,
Oh, yes.
and what's the one I'm missing?
I'm not the only
Nothing Like a Dame.
Nothing Like a Dame,
Oh,
the boys.
okay.
Yeah.
Nothing Like a Dame.
Yeah.
Yes, those are the
Wear
4
white
that.
shirts and everything else, but there's nothing like a dame.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
So-
remember that one a little bit
Yeah.
now.
The boys are awesome.
Yeah.
So.
So,
Excellent.
and what else can we talk about South Pacific?
Well, I also wanted to tell everybody about we have a Twitter account.
Oh,
our,
okay, Twitter,
our
you
Fine
wanted
and
to talk about
Performing
Twitter.
Arts Department. I set up a Twitter account in the fall. The athletic director helped me. And the handle for that is Monomoy Regional High School Music Drama. And the M is capitalized in music and the D is capitalized in drama. And I keep on tweeting news of the rehearsals and the upcoming performances. Tonight here at the community center, we have our annual All Arts Night.
All Arts Night.
Tonight
okay.
is All Arts Night.
And that's, now, what does that include? That includes
Artwork from all of the kids in the schools.
okay.
It's from
pictures,
the
paintings.
elementary through the high school. If you walk the hall, you'll see artwork that's been appearing over the past couple of days on a regular basis. And the reception for that is 5:30 to 6:30. And then the combined choruses, they've
we
combined them
redesigned things a
into
little
a
bit
really
this
neat
year.
Tell us a little
giant
bit about
chorus.
the combined chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we redesigned it this year, and it's a grades 4 through 12 chorus. And we're going to be doing 3 songs. Kind of started with my high school students and said, what were some of your favorite songs that you did in elementary school and middle school choruses? And they gave me a list to go to those teachers with. And then each of us selected one of our favorites. And it's going to be like a 200-plus student chorus, which is going to be really neat. Because even my students, the bulk of mine, don't get to sing with a choir bigger than like 100 at the most, unless they go and do All-State or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really, really fun tonight. And that performance is right at 6:30. And we're going to do it in the gym here at the community center.
You're going to do it right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what else is going to be here besides, or is that just the music?
The choir
the
and
choir
the art.
and the art.
The art is going to be.
Yes.
That's
Is
tonight.
that what they're putting
That's
up
what they're
there?
doing right
They're
now.
doing
Yes.
Right now. They're
Yep.
putting up
Students
the
are out
art.
there hanging up the artwork. Yes.
We're all excited.
Yeah. Snow Day put a little crimp in our getting things done. So.
Yes, yeah, it did a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So,
So, excellent.
and so you have Twitter, you have your art show, you have
And we
South
And we have
Have a-
South Pacific.
And we have South Pacific. We do have a website. It's hhsarts with an S on the end .org, and that keeps you up to date on show stuff and art stuff and music stuff that's going on. So
Well,
you can
that's
check
great.
that out too.
So, is this your final production for the year?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
I'll still have a spring concert at the end, and we also do a senior arts night that we take over into Harwich Port. And Bill Lutz opens his gallery to the seniors to hang an art exhibit, and Pilgrim Congregational Church is kind enough to have us there to do a recital.
Oh, very nice.
We started that several years ago, and the kids all look forward to that
Yeah,
a lot.
That's a neat,
Well, that's great.
Yeah,
great opportunity.
Well, I guess then we've covered everything.
I think so.
Thank you so
This
much.
is your show. We'd like to share that we take care of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
All
having
right.
us.
Well,
We look
thank
forward
you
to
for
seeing you
coming.
all at the show, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's the next thing. Yeah. Remember, it's the 2nd, April 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th at 7 p.m., 10 for adults, 5 for children. And at 3 p.m. on Saturday, there's a special senior show, only $5 for us old seniors. So thanks to Deborah and Rosemary, and thank you for coming.
Thanks a
Excellent.
lot.
Thank you.